Let's just see whatever comes out. Oh, you have haters. You have haters. I don't want to get too much on these haters, but I mean, I can't be surprised, especially with which deck this is. So I'm gonna make another deck though. I'm thinking of doing that with a lot of different types of like messages in it. You know, different ones from these. I've already been like drafting it out, but we have I miss our friendship. This could be a friend that basically, an ex-friend that is a friend that you possibly cut off because they were being a hater. Now they wish that you guys could come back into union because they're having a hard time finding friends just like you. So, but this person was a hater. They could have walked away from you, or you cut them off and walked away from them. But they miss you. You see through me, or you see through me. They're kind of nervous to come towards you, especially if they showed who they were. If they, before they walked away, before they walked away, they did something that made you cut them off. And it basically showed their true colors. So that's why it's harder for them to come back towards you, because you already know who they really are. The mask already slipped, so they're kind of nervous about that. They feel like you're not going to accept them back because of that. I want to start a family with you. I'm getting this could be dealing with this friend. This friend possibly started a family, and now they need like genuine support. So they're trying to like get in, like get the people that they feel like will help them out. I also see like at the bottom it has I want to provide for you. So they feel like you would be someone who would, like, let's say if they need money, they need like a babysitter, they need this or that, they could trust you. You have like a nurturing energy to you. So I get it's for selfish reasons. They want you back in their life because they don't trust anyone else that they're with or they have in their life to be that responsible person that can help out with their baby, their child, or whatever it is. They need you because you have that nurturing energy and you're supportive. While they feel like they're surrounded by people who, I'm getting imbeciles, they're surrounded by people who are irresponsible. So this person just wants to use you for your nurturing energy so that you could play babysitter. You could be a giver, especially with the I want to provide for you. They feel like you'll provide for them in those type of ways, like give them money if they need, give them a ride if they need, watch their child for like a month if they need. It's giving very much that, whatever. Trap, victim, alert, trick. Yeah, they feel trapped basically. Maybe like, cause that also refers to like being trapped with the baby. They could have got like baby trapped, and maybe the father doesn't want to be in the life or something. So she's just kind of like on her own, and she needs support. She needs a support system. And like I'm not reading it in a way to be like, very unemotional. It's I mean, cuz it's like this person was a hater. They clearly did something to you. They didn't care about your the okay. Okay. They took your nurturing, giving energy for granted for all those years. And then they saw that nurturing, giving um part of you, and they decided to backstab you, betray you. And now, because they feel like they've been backstabbed by, let's say they were they were backstabbed by, let's say it was a guy that they left you for. Like you were their friend, and then they end up meeting a guy, but then they kind of like left you in the dust, abandoned you, turned their back on you. went against you, or even if it's like friends that they did that for, like they left you for other friends. I'm getting those people are also removing their mask, and they're showing to this person that they're the same energy that they are. They're reflecting to them who they actually are. And they don't like that. They don't like the fact that they're surrounded by people that are just like them, because then who can they take advantage of? Who can they use? So that's why I'm getting that they're turning around looking at you, because they're remembering all the stuff that you did, the loving, nurturing energy that you had, and they want to use it. They want to use that. But it's like, no, don't allow this person back into your life. We have the go card. Oh, yeah, and I see caution at the bottom too. Caution and go card. This is a warning. This is a warning. This person is going to be coming in, especially if someone comes in and you find out that they're pregnant or they had a baby. Especially if they're not bringing up the baby father, any of that stuff, that should be bringing up red flags to you, because that must mean that person, it's especially if you never knew they were pregnant. If you never knew, hold up. Whew. Okay, I started hearing ringing in my right ear. I'm gonna have to look up what that means later on, but I'll pause the video to see what that means. But yeah, basically, this is a warning to focus on your goals, because this person is just gonna hold you back. You need use that nurturing energy for people who are there for you, people who care for you. This person does not deserve that nurturing energy, and this is a caution. This is a warning. Don't get caught up with this person. Oh, we have apology, guilt, confession, forgiveness. This person might end up trying to come in with like an apology, saying they feel guilty. They only feel guilty because they need you. And they realize that what they did was effed up. And they realize coming towards you, using you, is also something to feel guilty about. So they're going to come to you possibly crying, possibly emotional, woe it's me type of energy, wanting forgiveness. But then you could forgive them, but that doesn't mean you have to accept them back in your life. You can be like, okay, yeah, I forgive you, but we're still not close. I'm not willing to do that for you. I'm sorry. Can't help you with that, honey. And this isn't even me being harsh. This is just me being realistic. You have to, you can't be a people pleaser. That's, you don't gain anything from being a people pleaser. Real estate, wealth investment, mega project. You are on the path of being a homeowner, being wealthy, building something. You have potential. Well, I'm not saying you have potential. I'm saying you're destined for greatness is what I'm getting, because you deserve it. This person is going to, okay, yeah, we had 3 cards. These all came out together. All 3 of these came out together. This came out with a previous reading where I said basically it could be a mother figure. That makes sense, because this person that I'm talking about has a child, a mother figure that wants to give you something, but it has strings attached to it. It has strings attached to it. So it comes with conflict. This person is going to try to gift you something. It could be something physical, something tangible. Maybe it's not actually a physical thing. They're going to try to give you something, and then they're going to try to basically persuade you to do something for them because they gave you something. But you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to do it because I'm getting, when you reject doing this, it's going to cause conflict. They're going to be mad because they're going to feel like, oh, I gave you this, I did this for you. But then you're going to reject basically what they want you to do. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting, if they try to give you something, I want to say don't take it. However, knowing me, I'm the type of person where I said, even in that reading, I was like, okay, if you give me something, of course I'm going to accept it. You're not going to tell me like strings are attached, because, you not telling me strings are attached is like your fault. You should have told me that before I took it, I'm not gonna feel bad for taking something and then finding out, oh, I did this because I wanted you to do that. You didn't say that. I didn't sign a contract. What you gonna do? Sue me? So we have stress, headache, pressure, lack of sleep. If you take this offer, it's gonna lead to stress, burnout. So yeah, this is a mother figure. It's a mother figure that wants you to take on the role of helping with her children, is what I'm getting. Family, bond, home, background. Yes, they want you to take care of their family, their children or whatever. This could be a family member that you had to cut off before. Because we did have the family card come out twice. Yep. Let's see if we get anything else. Origin, initiation, creativity, vitality. So you could be busy trying to create something. What I'm getting is that don't let this person turn your attention away from your goals. They're gonna try to redirect you from what you want to do. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Pause. Okay. One of my siblings got home, but yeah, I don't want to be too loud. I won't be too loud because I don't like people knowing, like, what's going on in people's readings and stuff. Like, I try to keep it, like, a little quiet. So that's why sometimes I get a little quieter when I'm doing readings, and then I hear something, I'm like, But we have good news, encouragement, miracle, surprise. You'll be hearing good news soon, and this is basically you being advised to focus on your goals, because you're gonna start seeing growth, vitality very soon. This is your encouragement to keep going and be consistent. So yeah, your wish is going to come true. This is something to do with your talent, a certain talent that you have. So yeah, that is your reading. Okay. You'll be receiving evidence of this growth as well. I wasn't sure if I was going to read this one, but yeah, you're going to start seeing evidence that this thing is growing for you. So yeah.